Trust you are well. We would like to clarify that NSFAS received an annual registration submission for you, not a semester-based one. Please note that semester-based registrations apply only to TVET college university students are considered annual applicants, and therefore registration data is expected to be submitted on an annual basis. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lolita, as you know. If you don't know, hi, I'm Lolita. So I wanted to address this UNISA situation. I was waiting, to know without a reasonable of a doubt that we're not studying, that they're leaving us in the dark with no flashlight. I just wanted to be 100% sure. So I was like, let me give it a month, because they're giving all these promises, and the SRC is also making promises that the students will study, but things are going sideways. So I just wanted to wait until I was 100% sure what was going on, because I was not gonna come on here and be like, I don't know what's going on, but hey, hang in there for what? Because we've been hanging in there and nothing's happened. So I was like, you know what, let me wait and see how far this goes. Let me wait and see if we're actually going to study this semester before I post a video. At least if I post a video and like, yo, there was a close one and we're all studying. But now let's try, guys, let's try. We're not studying, and NSFAS dropped some of us. NSFAS dropped some of us, and we have no way to pay their tuition, and people have no way to pay their tuition, and people are owing, and it's dear makar nje. It's dear makar. If this country had made other bursaries to help South African children, then we wouldn't be in this predicament. So the situation is, I want to read y'all some of the letters, the emails. I want to read y'all some of the emails that I sent and I got back, like updates on the situation when it started happening. Do y'all guys remember when we, like most of us, the ones that registered for 5 modules in January, remember what happened? No, was it December? But yeah, whenever we registered, when we tried to register for more than 5 modules, they told us that we could not. So I feel like that's where I went wrong. When I tried to register for more than 5 modules, they tell me I couldn't. They told me I could only register for 5, so I only registered for 5. I knew that I had to try to register for 10 modules. But then when I tried registering for 10 modules, it told me, no, girl, you can only register for 5. You can't register for 10. So maybe I did a mistake somewhere, wasting time when I could just be finishing my course for this year. Yeah, so I'm gonna read you all the first email I sent. I sent an email about inquiring. Actually, I sent an email inquiring. I sent it to I think I sent it to NSFAS. The first email that I sent to NSFAS. Oh no, the first email I sent was to UNISA, to find out why am I not being registered, what's going on, before NSFAS actually admitted that no, you don't have money for all these kids. So the first email says, okay, dear Lolita, we trust you are well. We would like to clarify that NSFAS received an annual registration submission for you, not a semester-based one. Please note that semester-based registrations apply only to TVET college university students are considered annual applicants, and therefore registration data is expected to be submitted on an annual basis. According to the information received, your university submitted a registration claim for only 5 modules. Additionally, please be informed that a NSFAS registration were disabled at the end of April 2025. This decision was necessary as the total value of registration claims received exceeded the forecasted budget for each sector and funding cycle. As a result, we are currently unable to accept or process any further registration data. For further clarity regarding your registration and module claim, we kindly advise that you contact your university directly. We understand the impact this has had on your funding and sincerely appreciate your patience and understanding. Should any changes occur, official communications will be sent to your institution and they will advise. I lost my place. Okay, understanding should any official communication will be sent to your institution and they will advise students accordingly. I don't want to blame people there, but I'm also not blaming myself because now I didn't know. Now this is how I thought things were being applied. So I'm not going to blame myself, but I'm not going to blame the institution. And I don't want to blame the institution or NSFAS, but I'm blaming them. Because honestly, I did not do anything wrong because I did not know that this is how we were supposed to do things. So basically they're telling us here that no, when your money and everything they paid in the beginning of the year, that means second semester you're getting nothing because your data was supposed to be for like the beginning of the year and second semester as well. So NSFAS didn't send us a budget that we're paying for both of your semesters. So askis my sister, please find a way to figure your shit out because as we don't know what's going on with your things. That's what they're saying. You know, they're just letting you down gently. They don't know what's going on. They're like, no, you're not in the budget for this semester. I registered in July actually for second semester. I registered in July. I feel like NSFAS could have told us this in January and been like, no, if you apply this, you're not paying for your second semester, what. Then we could have had a clear understanding. But it's just boom, out of the blue. NSFAS, if you registered like late and you're not a TVET college student, we're not paying for your second semester. Sorry, you're on your own. And the second email I sent was to NSFAS to clear up the situation because I was freaking out. At that point I was freaking out. I'm like, no, this can't be. Because you know when you start something, you're like, I have a plan. By this time I want to be doing this. By this time I want to be doing this. So they completely messed up my plan. Because I'm like, this year I'm finishing what I am doing so that next year something else. I wanted to switch universities. Actually, I wanted to switch universities so that I could be on campus like other children. But no, NSFAS doesn't want me to complete my studies. It wants me to keep on. I don't know, honestly. So plan ruined. Now what are we trying to do? I'm gonna read you the response that I got back from NSFAS, and then the email I sent to NSFAS and the response I got back. It says, thank you for contacting NSFAS. Please be advised that your current status for 2025 shows your registration to have been received. Our system currently shows that we pay tuition along with your book allowance. As for semester 2's funding, we along with your institution are trying to facilitate on process where you would be able to cover your semester's fees. Therefore, continue to monitor for further funding updates. Kind regards. You see? And then they send that. It gives you hope. You're like, okay, they're facilitating whatever they're facilitating, so I would get to study this semester and finish the things that I have to finish. Like, okay, even though people are getting their assignments, because I saw there were videos of the SRC and everybody, they're saying no, we will try to push back assignments for those students who weren't able to do them and whatnot. So I'm like, okay. We might just study for the second semester. I'm like, okay, it's chilled. Let's calm down. We're probably just overreacting. They're going to fix everything because there is no way they're gonna let all those students not study. There is no way they're just going to drop students and then we just can't finish our courses. We have to wait for next year. Sharp. And then all of a sudden there is when you go on Google, those news things there. So I go into that so it's a newspaper. It says NSFAS says it took on more students than it can afford. 32,000 students are left stranded. UNISA said it needs 375 million to register NSFAS beneficiaries. And then you're like, so like, are they not facilitating anything? Am I not getting my money? Am I not going to study? What the hell is going on? Obviously, South Africa, there's always things that are shorting, always money shorting. You don't know what's going. South Africa, there's always money shorting. In any department you look at, there's always been money shorting. Police, education, whatever you can name. But South Africa is always problems, always problem. So when I see this message, I'm like, no, it can't be. Will they be able to let down 32,000 students? And they're like, no guys, you can study. 32,000 of y'all can just study next year. I'm thinking, no, that's too big of a number for them just to say, no, do not study, don't. So now we're getting emails for people to sign AODs, and that NSFAS, when they acquire the funds, they will pay you back. Maybe not. It's not 100%. So imagine being a person who doesn't work. There's no income coming in. You were solely depending on NSFAS, and probably like, okay, I'm rambling. My phone is busy telling me I don't have space. So I'm gonna read the response from the email I sent UNISA after I started panicking. Please note that no registration will be activated without NSFAS positive funding confirmation to UNISA. NSFAS has not yet confirmed your semester 2 funding with UNISA, and we are still waiting for them to send us the list of semester 2 funded students. All registrations for NSFAS funded students will be activated only based on NSFAS funding confirmation one received from NSFAS. Yeah. Very nice. So basically, UNISA now is trying to make the students pay some of their modules and hope that NSFAS is going to pay the rest amount. If they don't pay, we don't know. They're trying to make students sign some type of agreements that, like, you're gonna pay for 2 modules, and then we're gonna pay for 2 modules, and then the rest of your modules you're not going to study. And I feel like that's not really gonna work. So in conclusion, because my phone is telling me space, I'm not paying for space. I repeat again, I'm not going to pay for space. Okay, I have no excuse, but I'm not going to pay for space. I'm sorry. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Burn me if you must, but I'm not going to pay the space. So in conclusion, we might not study. I'm still holding out hope, because I'm praying that they change their minds and they make a plan for us. I'm praying that they make a plan. So in conclusion, we might not study this semester. We might have to study, like, start the courses that we started this year. We have to start again next year where we try to register for 10 modules. So my thing is that they're making it so that we're going to be in debt to them, even though we have some of us don't have a way to pay them back, but then we'll still owe them and things like that. And there are people that been getting messages and emails saying that they owe a certain amount, and they have no way to pay that back either. And they're saying, like, the 315s, people should pay those back as well if NSFAS already sent them the 315, the monthly allowance. Anyway, a lot going on. And I just wanted to inform y'all that this is the situation that we're in right now, even though I really didn't want to believe it, but it is. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope it didn't depress y'all too bad, because it depressed me. And I'll see you in the next video. I hope that it will be more fun than this one, like more, jolly and enlightening, and not sad, bad news. That's just